All right, so happy Sunday. Here's a very short video of our trip to Santa Barbara, and I'll be back in a little bit. Welcome back. Told you it was going to be short. So I'm going to try and be as positive as I can. I wasn't feeling the best when we went on our trip. I probably should have stayed home. I had this on. It was triple digits in the entire state of California the entire time we were there. When we had looked up what the weather was going to be the week before, they said it was going to be about 80, which was almost 30 degrees different from where we live. So we're like, okay, that's a great idea. But the humidity was too much on me. So like the short walk from the hotel room to across the street to go onto the beach was a lot. And we walked from our hotel to the pier, and I was done. I was so exhausted. I was so cranky. I wasn't in the best mindset and feeling wise to go on a big trip like that. But it was my stepmom's birthday, and we very rarely have time together as a family where we can take a vacation. So I try and be there for all of our big family events because I'm really big on family. So having said that, some of the really cool things that happened while we were there was we complained about our stay at the Hilton, because when you think Hilton, you think these, you know, beautiful bed sets and rooms and room service and, you know, just top tier stuff. And our experience was really that of a motel. We could have stayed at a motel for a bigger room down the street for way cheaper than what we paid for it. Well, I didn't pay for it. My parents paid for it, but you know what I mean? Like, for the price that was paid, other than security-wise, I wouldn't suggest this Hilton. But some of the perks from it was it was accessible, where the pool had, it was kind of like a lift for if you had a disability and you were wheelchair bound and you wanted to go in the pool and you couldn't get up from your chair and walk down the pool steps. They actually had a lift that could bring you into the water, and you could either unbuckle and swim, or you could just stay in the chair. And they had one in the pool area, but they also had one in the hot tub. I very rarely see anything like that, so that was really cool. I did like the fact that there were some family things, a few minutes by car to, you know, like the zoo was only 3 minutes. But it wasn't really a family-oriented vacation spot. It's more of a honeymoon or anniversary or retirement kind of vacation place, in my opinion. The town that we went to was a half hour away. It was called Solvang. Is it in here? Nope. I'm sure that that city or that little town would have been gorgeous during the holidays. It's set up, it's supposed to be like a Swiss German kind of vibe to it. They had a huge windmill that was really cute and everything, but it was 112 degrees. It was not, and no, there wasn't a break from it. No, nothing had air conditioning, so all the shops and things like that didn't have air conditioning. It was so hot. We were trying to find food, and because we decided to go on Labor Day, a lot of places were closed. So we ended up getting back in the car and just driving back to the hotel. I would love to see it during the holidays. I think that it's going to be a huge tourist spot, so I might pass on it. And even for the amount of people that were there and how hot it was still crowded. So I don't know. Plus, you had to go down this hill. Oh my gosh, it was so high, and oh my goodness. I looked down and no thank you. But yeah, so we tried to go there. We went to the pier, like I said. I went into one of the little, not seaside, well, kind of seaside shops. Kind of like if you've ever been to Wildwood or anything like that, where they have, you know, the little touristy shop kind of things. They had that at this pier. So I got a spooky book to go with spooky season, but it's about Santa Barbara, and I'm not even gonna kill the name of this, but I thought that it was cool. And I popped in there after we walked, and we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do for dinner for my stepmom's birthday. She loved going to the Moby Dick restaurant, and the staff was incredibly friendly, kind. Little bro liked it there. My stepmom loved it because the first night that she went, she got to have her lobster, because that's one of the big things that she wanted to do when she was in Santa Barbara. She wanted a lobster dinner. And then the next day she had a whole crab, and she was happy. She was so happy. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it wasn't a family vacation place, but I'm glad that I went. I should have stayed home. And yeah, I think that if we ever go back, there's a town before Santa Barbara, and it has Santa Claus Lane. I don't remember the name of the actual town, but I'd like to go there. When I was reading reviews and stuff after we'd gone, that was more family oriented and things for kids to do, and I think that if we ever go back, that's where I would suggest, rather than go all the way into Santa Barbara. But we also wanted to go to the beach, and that was the other thing that we were going for, is little bro wanted to make a sandcastle so bad. And we did. We got to make them, and he had fun. I definitely am nervous about the Pacific Ocean over the Atlantic. I don't know what's in, well, I do know what's in the water, but the undertow that was in the water, oh my goodness. When you heard me squeal, like, it literally went underneath me. I don't like swimming in the Pacific Ocean at all. So, with it being Sunday, let's crush our goals. And I don't know who Layla Ali is our quote person this week. I was kind of excited to have Dolly Parton's quote up because I read Run Rose Run this past week. Actually, since everybody was on vacation or whatever, I read 5 books or something like that. It was basically a book a day, but one of the books I read was Run Rose Run, and James Patterson and Dolly Parton wrote it. So it was kind of cool that I had a little bit of Dolly over here while I was listening to the book. Anyway, our quote is, whoever you look up to or put on a pedestal, know they have fears too. They just learned how to push past it. So, hope that helps you start your week. I really gotta find something to go back here. I know I have stuff in my holiday, like I still haven't taken my Halloween stuff down from last year, so maybe I have something in there. Anyway, I'm done rambling, and this took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, so I'm gonna let you go. Have a great Sunday, and I hope you have a great start to your week, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.